Hello, here I am. Here is Marco Gaming. I have created this page or this picture, if you want to call it, with all the best decks that you can find in Clash Royale. So the purpose is like to when you start. Let's think about if you want to explain and or you want to be the best player from and when you are a noob, you completely don't know this game. The first thing you have to do is to know which deck to play. And of course, when you start to know this game, then you know that you need a meta deck to be good. The first step is to have a good deck, because if you start to play just randomly, you think, oh, I'm gonna put this and that, then it doesn't work, and you are gonna be like 2000 range of trophies. And so I created this picture. It took me some months to create. I mean, the concept, to have the idea, because actually, if you think about it, like a Supercell create a problem, then we have to find a solution. The solution is like to have a place where you have all the best deck, and is different to the other one, to the what is the Clash Royale stats, the website where you go and find all the picture, blah blah blah. Because first of all, they have all the decks, not just the best ones. I mean, here is the purpose, is to find the solution, not all the possibilities, the losers decks is not good. Then the second one is that when you have the pictures of the cards that you have to put in the deck, you don't know how to play. If you are a completely a novice of this game, you don't know which how to play each card, and so that if somebody wants to explain, somebody wants the explanation why this analysis is better than compared to the other website, I can do it. Is another video. I 100% I can talk about 1 hour and go and look each the other competition about how to find the best deck, because to find the best deck, then you have to be, let's say, you need to know the rules, how to play it, and then you can become the best in the ladder, so I put it in this way. And of course, my videos here is to find a solution to all the games that involve this attack and defense analysis. You have like attack is 200 points per minute, and your level of the body is 200, all these kind of numbers, and you can find a solution to find the meta decks, the best decks in each game, not just the Clash Royale. And so this is the solution. We can start from any point, and you can ask me anything, maybe focus. I don't even know how to do it, if I should do this. Is like X-Bow, the one, the lemon trees is so good. Or actually, you can think about a deck like a bicycle. The lemon tree is just a good rider of that bicycle. But anyway, anybody can, because nobody actually know how to play the X-Bow. There are no place where you can find the rules, so, like all the rules that lemon tree is using in his brain, like for example, the opponent puts let's say Mega Knight, something tanky, and then you have to put in the opposite line, or you have to cycle in which condition. So the rules of how to ride a bicycle is not open, is completely closed in the lemon tree brain. So the first thing we have to make here is this page is all about the bicycle. We can, and also the step 2 is of course to write the rules, how to play them. But that's why I'm opening the channel, and maybe in the next videos, each of them I'm gonna tune them. For example, here I could write some rules how to play it. But anyway, there are also, of course, also some general rules to the games, how to play. And for example, the one that I'm pretty sure is like a 99% right, the rules here, how to play. But how to play is completely different topic compared to find the best bicycles. But if we have to write some rules, it's like if you have a heavy deck, then you weight double elixir, weight double elixir, triple elixir. I don't even know how to write elixir. It should be like this. So this is general. It of course, because if you use, like, for example, 6.6 elixir for X-bow in the first when the single elixir, then you, of course, your opponent is gonna kill that X-bow and counter push. So it's very easy. Instead, when you have more elixir coming, you can play heavier deck. So this is general rule. It applies to Mega Knight, Golem, blah 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 blah. It's always applies in when you have a heavy. Instead, when you in the opposite is of course true. You know, when you have a light, a 2-point something deck, then you, of course, you have to push in the first in the single elixir. Then I think I should do, you know, I'm starting from X-bow is because I'm not saying it's the one I like, because I don't like I mean, they are all the same, but this one is of course the best of the meta, you know. Lemon Tree, doesn't matter which balance change they make, and it gets to the top. And this of course is because of Supercell wants, you know, tomorrow Supercells can put 5 or 7% slower X-bow and completely make the bicycle useless. Not even Lemon Tree or God can be meta and be on top 200 if they kill the bicycle, as I say. And then there are all the others, you know. Here is like because it's all about tank, you know. You have a tank, and so the opponent attacks your tank, and then you try to kill the one that are killing your tank, and also after that you kill the tower. This is applies to everything except, you know, of course, when you don't have a tank, like in graveyard. This is the graveyard thing. You don't have a tank to protect. Like in this case, you have a little tank like a knight, but it's not to use it when you is different, is in defense. So of course I could make a video just how this card is built, you know, because I created this way, you know, that's why it took me some time, some months to develop this thing. Is basically just to put one card, and of course on the left there are the flying thing, and on the right there are the ground units. So anything, I mean, this is the first introduction video, and this channel is not gonna be even just about Clash Royale, because it can apply the same system to any game, as I said, that they have, you know, numbers, attack and defense points, and you have to choose the best one. When you are completely novice of any game of like that, then you think, you start to do something, oh, I'm gonna do that, and the trial and error. But anyway, because you just don't know how to build the good bicycles. So that's the point of my channel, you know, is how to solve these games. And here it is, you know. I mean, in this drawing, if you are asking, you know, it's a giant. We can write who's playing, you know. I could even put the link of the YouTube video where I got it from. Be Red actually is spends 3 hours pushing with this game, you know, with this deck. Building here is a Royal Giant, because because a Royal Giant is attacking buildings. You know, it doesn't attack units. Then you have a cleaner here, the two Sparky giant plus giant goblin, and so on and so forth. It depends if you already know this game or not. But like this Royal Giant, no, it doesn't have support cleaner. BBD, of course, this is the cleaner. So anyway, I mean, there could be improvement to the way I do here the analysis, but I'm explaining you the purpose, you know. And some decks are missing, but I just want to see if there is a good feedback about this drawing, you know. If people understand the purpose. Otherwise, of course, this picture, I'm gonna make it public. Otherwise, it's not. I mean, it has to be public. Anyway, this video, I don't want to make it too long. Otherwise, people don't watch it. But this is, I mean, this is the purpose. Otherwise, people, when they start to to wonder this game, enter this game, they have to watch 1,000 of hours of YouTubers no sense. The no sense is like, oh, let's try to make a reg quit, blah 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 blah. They make a random deck. Let's say they use what is the name, the two e-barbarians, the completely out of useless cards, the lowest in the rank of the cards, because we could even make a rank of the cards, like which one are OP, and we can make a card rank, the completely dead I'm sorry, dead here, what's it, heal, and let's see, the last one are heal and e-barbs, and then now instead of P they are many P.E.K.K.A and Mega Knight and whatever, so you find them everywhere in the meta. In the meta decks, they just put the strong, or like what is Magic Archer, I'm sorry, on top here, not Magic Archer, even Clash with Ash, he said they should little nerf that Magic Archer. But actually, if people understand that the science behind this game, they understand that balance changes. There will be not the balance changing are changing the question of the game. Game, you could think about it as a problem, and they keep changing the question. So the balance changes are like, because people find the best decks, the meta decks, and then they get bored by that, so Supercell has to move all the science behind, and so balance changes actually is like is something that people have to understand, that this is a trick, that every game that has this kind of card keep changing the cards. Any other game, there are others, I'm gonna do analysis of the others, but they keep doing that. It's because otherwise the people understand the best decks, and then the game becomes still. People say, "But come on, we are bored, so we need something new, whatever." So this is it, and I'm gonna keep here. I'm writing mini P.E.K.K.A. That's it. If you like, write me any comment about what you think. I will read it and answer you. Bye.